I did indeed, mate. Yeah, the left-hand one's the good one, so you can look at that one and enjoy it. Okay, so the left-hand one is your after, the right-hand one's your before. You can see the distance I was at. It's not much more from the ball, but just a little bit more spaced. Again, inch or so, just to give you a bit of space there for the hands to actually have some room to actually swing they want to do. Okay, if we just sort of look at these now as they go back. Okay, so as the club goes back, you can see your hands on the left-hand side are working kind of back towards the camera. The white line's kind of a good indicator there, yeah? So the right-hand one, your hands almost work out to that white and then start working actually up that middle white line. You can see there, here they're working up that line. And this one, the left, your hands are staying left of the white line and working back more up your chest. Now, if we look halfway back here, look where your hands are on the left and more in front of your chest. This one is a lot steeper. As we go back again, look at your left arm now. Yeah, exactly. It's like sort of the old reach for the stars kind of sort of backswing there. Now from that position there, as you start coming down, you are able to maintain your posture better on the left-hand side, okay? The right-hand one now, that club's very steep into the golf ball. You're able to clear your body, your lower half's moving a bit better now, okay? As you come in, there's a little bit of posture angle there, whereas this one here now, impact, you're almost vertical there. This is obviously just a bit after impact, okay? But you're still able to maintain that, where this one kind of is more upright. But that's just your reaction to the setup and the takeaway and the things that go into that. People who film that say, oh, look at my body, I'm doing this, that's wrong, don't do that. Well, that's happening as a result of other things that have gone on in the backswing and the downswing. You can't say, just don't do it. Like saying to someone with a cough, well, don't cough. Yeah, great, I'm cured, thank you. You should be a doctor, So by getting your takeaway to work better and your arms to kind of work more around your body, but the club in itself to work more, just those two there, so a very damning kind of evidence as we can see there in terms of where your left arm's going. Okay.
Only a few shots between them as well.
What's that?
Only a few shots between.
Yeah, I mean that was, I think this was the sort of maybe sort of mid ones of the ones you're doing wrong on the right hand side. That left hand one was about your third or fourth shot from the change being made. Okay, and again that just shows change can happen. Now again, if I'm being hypercritical, the club is a smidgen behind on the left hand side, but for me, anywhere kind of within kind of here.
So what do you mean by behind them?
To here. See, I'm going to different colours you can see. So hang on. If I go to blue, and as long as your club kind of swings anywhere between there and there on the way back, okay, that's fine. Yeah, exactly. Before, your hands were kind of out here and the club was kind of here, which meant your club shaft would have been way kind of in this angle, sort of way whipped inside. And then when the club then did get way inside because of that, your arm then started going. I mean, you think your hands are further away from the body there and the club's kind of behind you more. Yeah, it's just a very weird left wrist position. And it's, I mean, if your left wrist starts kind of back of the left wrist to target, if you do this in the backswing, you've now then got to do that in the downswing.
Like whipping.
Well, why? Yeah, I mean, your hands on me. If I said to you throw a ball, no one ever throws a ball and does that, or kind of this corkscrew. The wrist kind of hinge, and you just kind of throw. If I was throwing it there, I hinge my wrist and as I release this way. Okay. If you're bowling ball, your wrist is doing that. Okay. It's all this. This is kind of how your wrist implements in the golf. So if we sort of set here now, bit of wrist hinge there, bit of that way. It's not this kind of twisting with the forearm, and a lot of guys get told you got to roll your forearms back and roll your forearms through. Well, then your club face is doing this to impact. Well, good luck trying to time that at 80 mile an hour plus and get the club face. If I was going to high five someone, I'm just going to do that and that. I'm not going to go and try and cork through my hand. It would work 1 in 5, and then on the 4 out of 5 it hasn't worked. It would be something else, and then it could be right, it could be left, it could be anything. So if we can get the sensation those arms are working in a little bit more on the takeaway, just gets your left arm a bit more across your chest. At least now the arms and the club are working more on plane together. So when you come back down, nice angle into the golf ball there now, and a nice then twist through to target. Good full follow through position. Lovely shot. Okay, the follow through on both is pretty good, which is again a positive sign you've got a decent follow through, but it's just a question of getting beforehand in a much better spot. Okay, so take away the need to compensate and do this, just take that out. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good man, right? Okay.